The Cabinet Secretary for Public Service and Gender, Professor Margaret Kobia, has today presided over the breakfast launch of the Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Report at the Milele Conference and Guest House in South Sea, Nairobi.
It is unfortunate that with the onset of the pandemic of the sexual and gender-based violence that is affecting women, men, girls, and boys has escalated not just in Kenya, but globally. The National Gender-Based Violence Helpline 1195 has registered a steady increase of cases to the tune of 55%. In May 2020, 753 cases were reported with which women were accounting to 67%. In June, 848 cases were reported, with women accounting for 68%. There is high prevalence of GBV cases in Nairobi, Kakamega, Kisumu, Nakuru, Kiambu, all those counties. Those who are reporting very low numbers of sexual and gender-based cases include Isiolo, Samburu, Tarakaniti, Arisa, and Marsabit. We need to find out why are those reporting low cases. That doesn't mean that they don't have. By launching this report, the Association of Professional Criminology of Kenya has focused a spotlight on this program that needs a deliberate case-specific intervention.
The report, titled Trapped Within a Lockdown, Understanding SGBV During the COVID-19 Period, was conducted by the Professional Criminologists Association of Kenya, PSAC, who wanted to find out the impact of COVID-19 on domestic and social relations in the country. Professor Margaret Kobia condemned the increased cases of SGBV that were being experienced since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic.
It is worrying that we are finding children are being abused. Only boys, sometimes boys' cases are not reported. And maybe, as we say, areas of further research, we want to go and see to what extent boys are also experiencing some gender violence, and then nobody speaks about boys. And of course, girls, and more so, some of the crimes are committed by people who are supposed to be looking after them. We are reading a lot about boys being sodomized, sometimes by their uncles, by their fathers, and then you start wondering where is this country going to. Therefore, doing this, having this report and decided to do something about fighting this crime, I think is the right direction.
The research report was presented and screened by the PSAC Legal Counsel, Honorable Gitobu Imanyara, with his research team.
Applause for them, please.
The research had been conducted for 2 weeks. PSAC is a body that exists to promote effective and efficient professional services in crime prevention, detection, and investigation, as well as law enforcement, custody, and rehabilitation of offenders. Also present at the breakfast launch was the Deputy Inspector General, Kenya Police Service, Mr. Edward Mbugwa, who urged parents to look out for their children and be fast to report on any cases of SGBV that they may encounter.
Allow me to inform the public not to remain silent about the form of abuse, and my office encourage them to report all forms of SGBV through the KPS toll-free line, that is 0800 730 999. That is a toll number which you call dialect and you don't pay anything. I also urge parents to take care and monitor activities of their children during this trying moment. The National Police Service is currently in the process of developing a multi-sectoral one-stop center as an initiative to respond to SGBV. Specifically, the center is christened Polycare, Police Cares. That is what it means. Coined from the two words of Police Cares, Police Care has proposed was proposed in August 2019 and seeks to initiate a national police service integrated response model to complement the current legal framework and policies.
Reporting for Chams Media, my name is Lavenda Amunga.